didn't really mean to or want to. Yes, you did. Isn't it amazing that we repent afterwards? Why don't you repent? Make a phone call before the act. Why don't you call for help before? Instead of, I have sinned. Why don't you call and say, I'm about to sin. I'm about to be tempted. Anybody, and let me tell you this, and my buddy said this, everybody can repent after you've been satisfied. After the thrill is gone, you can repent. Till next time. But let's not get it twisted. Y'all know it's right. Y'all know it's right. After you done put those charges on that credit card that you knew you should not have done. If you really believe you should not have done it, take the stuff back. Return it. Take it back. Don't wear it, take it back. Now you repenting while you got it on. You know, I shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have put it on. You shouldn't have went in the store. You should not have walked out the store. You shouldn't have put it in your trunk. And you shouldn't be lying, acting like it's been in the closet for months. You shouldn't be doing that. And we go on that splurge and come in for tithes and give God $5. And then ask him, bless me again right now. He'll give you $5 worth. That's what you can get $5 worth of blessing and spend $500 on that stuff in the store and go bless God with $5. He said you get $5 blessing. Now you don't even the G don't even come out for $5. You know you're not gonna get the OD. The G come out. Ooh, help us, Lord. So those are the selfish choices. We take undesirable actions. Selfish pleasures is an enjoyment that we seek, not for anybody else, but for myself. I need to have this. I deserve this. I want it, I need it, I gotta have it. It's that pleasure. And that's what the enemy gets us. He has bombarded our entire universe with pleasures. And he doesn't care how much it costs as long as it's Dr. Feel Good. Because pleasure makes you feel good. Feel good about yourself. You know, people drink. The only reason people drink is so they can feel good. Only reason people take drugs is so they can feel good. The only people have sexual encounters is so they can feel good. And it's just temporary, but it is fulfilling that pleasure that they need to feel good. People that are shopaholics do that because it's a rush and it's a high and it makes them feel good. Till the bill comes. Till the bill comes. Then they don't feel so good. Then they want to lay hands on the bill and ask God to pay it. He said, I didn't spend it. You spent it. You pay it. Ooh, help us. Selfish pleasures. An enjoyment that we seek for ourselves and it only pleases us. Hardly ever do these selfish pleasures please anybody else. You know why? Because these selfish pleasures many times wreak havoc for somebody else. They wreak havoc for somebody else. You just take, for instance, a young lady and a man, they get married and things don't work and they divorce. They create havoc for their mom and papa because here they come. I don't need this. Here they come. That was a pleasure choice you made. Why are you bringing that on me? I done had my babies. I ain't taking care of none. Every time there's a problem, ring havoc. Because that's what they wanted to do. It pleased them, but it creates problems for so many other people. And we never look at that. Because we are so caught up in what I want right now. So I'm not concerned about anybody else. But parents, you got to get some rhino skin sometime. That's another message. I'm not going to go there. Let's look quickly. I wanted to give you a demonstration of someone who got involved in selfish choices, pleasures, and desires. We're going to talk about David a little bit. 2 Samuel 11:1. And I know he's a child of God. I know he was a king. I know he was a warrior. He was a king, but he had some kings. 2 Samuel, 11th chapter, verse 1. Talk a little bit about. Yes, he was a man of God, loved God, but he had some kings that he did not deal with. He wasn't honest. He had some kings that were lurking, laying in the cut. Laying in the cut. People of God, it's dangerous, it's dangerous, it's dangerous. Dangerous not to deal with these things. It's dangerous because the devil knows they're there. It's better to go ahead and deal with them and cry and bellyache. It's better to go ahead, better to confess. Because most people in your circle know anyway, so you might as well tell the truth. All right, 2 Samuel 11:1. And it came to pass after the year was expired, at the time when kings go forth to battle, that David sent Joab and his servants with him and all Israel, and they destroyed the children of Ammon and besieged Rabbah, but David tarried still at Jerusalem. Somebody tell me what's happening in this first verse. Remember I said that these things that come, they don't happen suddenly. What's going on here? Anybody? What's going on here in verse 1?
This was a time when actually Israel was supposed to go to war, and God had given instructions to David personally what to do, but David decided to stay back. And he decided not to listen to God's instructions, and therefore came a distraction, which led to temptation, which led to the fall.
You said it, brother. You preached the message right there. What am I saying? What am I saying? The moment you get away from what God has instructed you to do, you have already fallen. Let me say it to this side. The moment you get away from or you stop doing what God has told you to do, you have already fallen and you are in the process of a backslidden state. Let me tell this side. The moment you stop doing what God has given, assigned, ordained, elected, whatever, for you to do, the moment you stop doing that, you have already set yourself